What's up, guys? It's your boy James, aka Six8Jay, coming to you on this Friday. And we got one hell of a show for you guys today. I'm super excited to see some of the most amazing, sexiest, good Lord, did I take it too far? People on planet Earth. Appreciate you guys that made your way. Anthony Wanner is in the house. Chill for me. What's up? Peace and blessings. Chill for me. Good to see you, my friend. Thanks. Gary is in the house. Josh, that's my dog. Appreciate Josh and Made Your Way. Would be no show if it wasn't for no Josh and Dave helping me set up. Appreciate you guys who made your way. Much love to Josh and Dave. Thanks, Gary. I see you, brother. Lloyd Mitchell is in the house. Tiffany Serrano, that's my sis. Welcome. Appreciate you guys. Legendary in the house. Angus Scrim. What's up, Angus? Alpha Zulu is in the house. What's up, my brother? Good to see you guys. Make sure you guys smash the like and hit that subscribe. Appreciate you guys that made your way. Greatest family on planet Earth. EARF. 30 feet in the air. Are you on a plane? Whoa. You on the plane? Okay. Traveling and still tuning into us, brother. I appreciate you that made your way. Guys, we're going to be uncut today. We're going to be talking about manipulation just like I'm unshaved. Good Lord, huh? I got a big trip coming up tomorrow. Says, chugging that coffee, Jay. You damn straight, brother, huh? You know I need my little, my crack. Coffee. Good Lord, huh? Y'all pray for me. Is coffee crack? I think so. I think they need to, like, test it against, coffee could be a drug. I guess it is a drug. Caffeine, huh? Just saying, the way it makes me feel. I've never been on, like, any hardcore anything like that, but it makes me act a lot of character. It's okay. Y'all love me. I love y'all, too. Just got off the airplane. Josh, just coming off the airplane. You getting to Cali or you going out? You left Cali, Josh? Which one is it? We're going to get right into it, guys. Market cap right now in the air. Flight working for Zerfs on the dip. You damn straight. All right, guys, let's get right into it. Market cap, $2.72 trillion. Bitcoin, huh? Got everybody tripping right now. 83,790. We're going to talk about that. 83 and some changes changed. We're going to be talking about some of that manipulation right now. Ethereum right now at 1879. I saw something that said, can Ethereum go past below 1,000? Good Lord, that'd be crazy. XRP right now at 218. That is a far cry from what we expected when that damn lawsuit got dropped. We're going to talk about that and much more. Manipulation is real. That is a fact, and that's the deal. That's what we're talking about today. Solana right now, 129 and some change. We got Dogecoin right now at 18 cents at number 8. Not too bad. At ADA right now is at 69 cents, guys. Tron TRX, Justin Sun on the cover of Fortune. I don't know if that's where I want to be at. Everybody on the cover of Fortune, something bad happens. I don't know. But he's on the cover of Fortune here lately. I saw it this morning. Right now, Tron TRX is at number 10 on CoinMarketCap, 23 cents. We got TON right now at 382. Chainlink at 1414. Some really big announcements with Chainlink. Some big things going on with that. XLM right now is at 27 cents, guys. AVAX at 1991. And you guys are like, well, there's all this big stuff. And the lawsuit got dropped, James. What in the hell is going on, 6-8? What's going on? Huh? Give me an A. Give me an M. Give me an A. Give me an NIPUL. Manipulation, damn it. That's what it is. Too long to damn spell out in a rhyme. Shiba right now is at 4 zeros on the one, guys. H-bar coming in at 18 cents. Polkadot, 429. We've got LTC, one of the OGs in the space at number 20. Still hanging out at number 20. Still hanging around at 86.63. I haven't heard a lot about Litecoin lately. Just the fact that it's light and it's a coin and it's here. Uniswap right now is at 610, guys. We got OKB at 48.98. Crow, if you didn't know, at 10 cents cylinder value, but a little bit of a pump. Why? Well, some big announcement came out with Crow. ICP right now is at 557, guys. Ondo coming in at 83 cents. Aave, 172.60. We got Nina Blossom in the house. I see you, sis, trying to sneak up in here like I didn't see you. Nina Blossom in the house. We've got, Matic at 21 cents, guys. VeChain at 2 cents. Google VeChain partnerships and see how you feel when you wake up the next day. Trump right now is at $10.23. Come on, Trump, do something. Tia right now, 343, guys. We got Filecoin right now at 282. Atom coming in at 457. Algo, 19 cents. Arbitrum, 34 cents, guys. We've got Optimism, which I'm feeling a whole lot of it. Maybe not right at this moment, but damn it, long-term optimism is hot. A short-term manipulation is bigger. Just let me stop. 83 cents for Optimism. We got XDC right now is a big deal at 6 cents. XDC, don't you count it out. Also, guys, remember, nothing we talk about on this show should ever be considered or deemed financial advice. For I am not a financial advisor. My name is James, aka Six8Jay. Been in crypto since 2017, documenting my journey in the evolution of money. We started this show about 2 years and 4 months ago, Crypto for Life, with the help of some of my good friends that helped me set up all my equipment. Josh and Dave, shouts out to you guys. And my best boy, Mike O, cheer me along. Appreciate you guys in Medway. Marvin Davis in the house. That's my man, Pots and Pans. Let's keep it going. WorldCoin right now, 84 cents. Stacks is what they call it. STX is the ticker. Number 66 on CoinMarketCap, 65 cents to be exact. And no affiliation with, but I play the song each and every day. Stack it up with my man Crypto Tales and others. INJ right now at 9.32, guys. GRT is at 9 cents. What else we got here? Flare, don't you dare sleep on Flare at 1 cent. QNT is at 71.32. We got Gala, that'll make you want to holler at 1 cent. XTZ is at 67 cents. Sandbox coming in at 28 cents. IOTA is at 18 cents, guys. Flow, if you didn't know it, 39 cents. Jasmine coming in at 1 cent. And coming in at number 100 is DYDX at 68 cents. That's where we're at. Let's get right into it. Let's get into it. All right, guys, we got a heck of a show for you guys and a lot of information. A lot of information. Let's start off with exactly that part. Now, even though today we're going to be talking about manipulation. Oh, gosh. I didn't see this part down here. What is this? They protect their feelings unto you. They give you silent treatment. They judge you, criticize. Yeah. So anyways, we're going to be talking about market manipulation. But today I ran across this by Pammy. It says manipulation is when they always blame you for reacting to their toxic behavior, but they never want to discuss their disrespect that triggered you. And that's so funny, guys. You know, there's a one thing that I've learned, man, in this space specifically. There's a lot of manipulators. There's a lot of haters. There's a lot of, and it's funny because it's, and I've talked to certain people about this, and, you know, sometimes I find myself like holding back a little bit about some of the people in the space that hate. It is very evident. Like, it's funny, like I'll look up and see somebody who, maybe they unfollowed me or whatever, and I don't care about all that. I mean, I really don't. You know, I might have followed them because they followed me, whatever. And you think somebody's cool, you think about somebody's this and that, and then you find out they were nothing more than bona fide haters. And I've talked to many people in this space about some of the people in this, you know, in this space, I guess, that are that way. And so, and then people want to know why you act the way you act, and even in your personal life. You know, I'm one of those kind of people, you know, people do certain things that trigger you, and then they want to know why you act a certain way based off of what they did. And they're like, oh, my God, look, he's crazy. No, he's not. Just so I'm going to tell you guys right now, the manipulation is real. And people manipulate and this market manipulates, and we're going to get right into that. I felt the need to talk about that as far as regards to people, because there's a lot of phony balonies in this space. There's a lot of phony balonies. And I was talking to some people about some of the people that have been in my circle, and from an influencer standpoint, that are phony balonies. Yeah, and they hate, you know, the only thing I can determine with some of these people is they hate because, you know, I think honestly, the big thing that kind of comes up, and I've dealt with this my whole life, is because they're not where you're at, or they're not who you are. And so they hate on you for no good reason. But I found that to be the case. I'm not going to name names. I could name names. The Brooklyn in me, I'm not going to lie. The Brooklyn side of me, Marvin Davis wants to name names. That's how I typically get down in my day-to-day world. I'll call you a spade if you're a spade. But in, you know, for political YouTube reasons and the fact that some of us are connected in this space, I'm not going to say anything. But I can promise you these are people that I'm not following anymore, and they're not following me, and that's okay. But a lot of phony balonies in this space. That's a fact, Marvin Davis. A lot of phony balonies in this space. People who, and that's why when I mention certain things, I don't say everybody's name anymore. You guys notice that, huh? You notice that, huh? I'll mention certain things like, you know, my man, let me stop, because if I say that, then you guys are going to figure it out. Let me stop. All right, let's keep it going. Shouts out to the Crypto for Life and Chicago Coin community. Shouts out to VTHO. Shouts out to IBF. Shouts out to all those guys out there making it happen and bringing real, genuine content to people with no type of... Okay, let's move on. All right, here we go. Ripple and XRP were purposely attacked. And I agree with this. This is Versani. They came out with this about 28 minutes ago, and I do agree with this. And that's what we're going to be talking about today, guys, is... Marvin Davis laughing. You know, we get in person, it's a little different. Huh? On here, I got to be a little bit careful. You know, and it's not careful in the sense that I'm worried. What's up, Dave in the house? Dave, Dad Boss Dave. That's my brother Dave and Josh. Mike O. It's just that, you have to be politically correct because you don't want anybody like, oh my God, and I don't, yeah, let's move on. Because I think the more I keep talking, the Brooklyn's going to end up saying, you know what, screw it, say it. Let me stop. All right, here we go. On June 17, 2020, an article confirmed that Ripple, or XRP, wasn't a security under U.S. law. Just 6 months later, the SEC attacked Ripple, causing billions in damages to the XRP holders, which is why Jimmy Valley is doing what he's doing in regards to that $500 billion lawsuit? I believe it's 500 billion, right? Am I saying that wrong? I believe it's 500 billion. I hate to say that, and then is it 500 billion or 500 million? That's who my boy Jimmy got. What is it? Anybody knows it? Is it billion or million? Anybody know? Is it billion? I think it's billion, right? It was some days ago. Anybody remember that? Yeah. Okay. Well, I think it's 500 billion. They hate because they ain't. Yeah, that's what it is. Legendary. It's crazy. I've hung out with these people. I hung out with these people out here in Vegas. I might be saying too much. 500 billion, Mike. Okay, thank you, brother. My Michael tuned in, and you just start realizing these people are haters, bro. Straight up, and it's all good. But you said it right. They hate you because they ain't you. that's a fact. Okay, so anyways, guys, billions of damages, and that's crazy, guys. So, yeah, this part right here kind of it gets you. It says SEC will keep 50 million. So this is it's kind of sickening when you think about it. But I'm gonna get into some stuff to kind of connect these two. What Versan is saying again, June 17th, 2020 article comes out. XRP is not a security, and then immediately they attack Ripple. And now all of a sudden here we are 4 years later, and they get 50 million. Can you imagine starting something or blaming somebody for something that they didn't do? They're not, they've done nothing wrong. They didn't have any kind of clear rules. They tried to get clear rules, and then you get $50 million for it. I mean, I know we're sitting there, those of us who are in we're glad that it's over for our own personal gain, right? But it's kind of jacked up. They even had to pay the $50 million when there was no legal clarity. And what did they tell Brad Garlinghouse? What did David Sachs and those guys tell Brad? Hey, under this new administration, this lawsuit would have never happened. And you still got to pay $50 million? I mean, it ain't $50. I mean, it might be $50. I'm just saying. Oh, guys, let's keep it going. I got to stay on point. That way I stay within my hour. Huh? Legendary. Thank you so much, my brother. We got billion. Thank you, Nina Blossom. Appreciate you. Yeah, 500 billion. Okay. Thank you, Marvin Davis. All you guys that are tuned in. Huh? My family coming to my side. I got you, Jay, just because you don't remember. All right, here we go. This is one of many. Now, I don't know if you guys saw this breaking. New York regulators filed a $200 million suit against Galaxy Digital over alleged Luna manipulation. I want to read a little bit of this because, guys, look, and I'm going to read some more about this that I'm posting. There's a lot of these guys that are manipulating the hell out of us to get paid, to get rich. And, they're trying to, they call it the great shakeout, but look, these guys are just padding their pockets, and they're in the position to do that. A lot of these guys missed Bitcoin at early stages as far as when the value was a lot lower. They missed XRP, and hey, let's just manipulate the hell out of the market so we can manipulate, buy, and I got a good example of that here coming up. When they'll say something like, we won't touch that. We'll fire anybody in our company that touches that. We're not touching that crap. And all of a sudden, the market dips and they buy it all up. Just saying. Yeah. Huh? Watch what they do, not what they say. Michael Novogratz, Galaxy, has been ordered to pay New York State $200 million after it was accused of market manipulation. A legal filing from this morning accuses the firm of manipulating the price of Luna. Now, that kind of pisses me off a bit because my son lost his ass in Luna. Right? Luna and USD lost his. I think he lost $40,000 or something like that in that stupid thing. The token tied to the now failed algorithmic stablecoin Terra Luna. I don't even know how. Well, let me just move on because there's some people that bullish on that still. This was not an easy decision and one that we discussed carefully. Settling this matter will help Galaxy move forward and minimize distractions so that we can focus on our mission of driving innovation and growth in digital assets and artificial intelligence infrastructure, Galaxy's Michael Novogratz said in a statement. This wasn't an easy decision. I mean, it's funny because these guys have paid $200 million, but they might have made $1 billion in their manipulation. I mean, it's just the whole thing. It's just, and that's what I said. Thank God. And there's some, I don't want to get too far. This is why my damn shows get too far ahead, because I'm thinking about what I got to talk about in a minute. There's some stuff I want to share with you guys. I'll get to when I get to it. Back in 2020, the legal filing claims Terra founder Do Kwon sought out Galaxy to help purchase and promote Luna tokens. Galaxy bought more than 18.5 million Luna from Terraform in October 2020 at 22 cents per token, a nearly 30% discount to Luna's then market price of 31%. Damn, they were in instant profit. Jeez. And begin endorsing Luna, the filing said. Holy crap. But after Novogratz got his Luna tattoo, once the price hit $100, Galaxy was quietly selling Luna without disclosing the sales to the public. Wow. So they bought at 22 cents. Guys, you know how much money they made? So let's think about that for a second. Somebody do the math on that. Somebody do the math. And they paid a $200 million fine. Let's do the math on that, guys, so we understand what these idiots are, 18 point, what was it again that they did? They were buying at what price again, guys? I just said it, damn it. Okay, 18.5, 5 million times, shoot, how do you do that? All right, I don't got time to waste on the show. Somebody do the math on that for me. Do the math on that for me. Just so we know. So what would they have made if somebody could do the math on that? 18.5 million Luna, right? At 22 cents is what they bought it at. Can somebody do that math on that? So what did they spend? 18.5 on 22 cents. And then they sold at $100 and didn't tell the public about it, dumping on the public. Galaxy helped a little-known token increase its market price from 31 cents in October 2020 to $119 in April 22. How much money did they make? Anybody know? What's the number? It's got to be crazy. So I would bet 200 million is a is a drop in the bucket. You guys get a chance, make sure you guys read this. I don't got time. We got a show to do, and I want to stay within an hour. Shouts out to Rosie R. Rosales. R. Rosales. Shouts out to R. Rosales. Edward Barecki is in the house. Buy when blood is in the water. Facts. No, that's a fact. And it's not about, this is not about buying and all that kind of stuff, guys. This is about manipulation, because at the end of the day, buying the dips is great, but the act of manipulation is still crappy. So regardless, I get the whole buy the dip. I get it. And I say it all the time too, but the manipulation is ridiculous. All right, guys, and we're going to be talking about that 98% straight bull crap. Manipulation is real, and we're going to be talking about that today. Bull. Oh, God, I love making those damn thumbnails. All right, let's keep it going. All right, here we go. Exactly that part. The manipulation is obvious. Regulations are the final boss. We finally get regulations. You'll be lucky to find an exchange that has any XRP left. Now, guys, this part, I do believe this is going to happen. I do believe that right now the markets are being big time manipulated, and I think it's all correlated. Even going back to, and again, to when Trump came out and said, XRP, Solana, what was the three? XRP, Solana, and ADA in regards to the strategic reserve. And then all of a sudden there was a pullback. And let's just focus on Bitcoin. Let's focus on the main thing and keep that other thing that we want to gobble up as much as we can. Let's backtrack on that a little bit. So I do believe the market is being manipulated. I do believe, in some of the earlier conversations with Jimmy Valley, Jake Claver, and many others, I do believe that this asset that right now is plentiful. We can all go out and buy as much as we want at some point. I do believe this, guys. At some point, something's going to be done from a government standpoint. Something's going to be done where a lot of it is tied up into institutions, whether it's this cross-border payments, whatever. Obviously they got to have enough to transact and all these different things that's in place, whether it's SWIFT, whether it's ISO 20022, whatever. But I do believe at some point we're going to look up and this asset will be nearly impossible to get on the exchange. I believe right now the fact you can go out and buy XRP is a blessing. I do believe the manipulation and all the crap that's out there is kind of like it's like what's the word I'm looking for? It's a distraction. I do believe at some point we're going to look on exchanges and XRP is going to be delisted, not for the reason that we think. Not for the reasons that we think. I'm just saying. So he says you'll be lucky if you find an exchange that has any XRP left. And maybe they're offering it and they just can't buy any more than their damn selves. I'm just saying. It's possible. Okay, here we go. So don't let them fool you. Market manipulation is real, guys. This is something that was back in March. It says, I want you guys to listen to this. The man reveals how billionaires are manipulating billionaires like, was it? I just said it right now. Damn it. I'm going to have to go back. I'm going to have to go back and find it because I just can't remember the damn whatchamacallit here. Billionaires like, here, right here. Was it Steve Novogratz? Is that his name? Mike Novogratz. Mike, no, I couldn't think of his damn name. Mike Novogratz over at Galaxy Digital. So, yeah, let's take a look at this. Billionaires manipulating the market. You'll be surprised at some of the ones that they say here. Let's check it out.
On September 12th, Jamie Dimon says Bitcoin is a fraud. He says he'll fire any one of his traders buying Bitcoin.
Now remember this. I'm gonna play it again because I remember this damn thing when it came out. It was all over at the time Twitter.
On September 12th, Jamie Dimon says Bitcoin is a fraud. He says he'll fire any one of his traders buying Bitcoin.
Anyone.
Bitcoin drops 24%. When Jamie Dimon speaks, it drops 24%. Now, hear what he's saying right now, guys. This is how these idiots are manipulating the market. Buying Bitcoin. Bitcoin drops 24%. 24%. When Jamie Dimon speaks, people listen. People listen. Mm-hmm. So that weekend, we found out that the largest buyer of a Bitcoin fund that's in Europe that buys physical Bitcoin, right? The largest buyer was Morgan Stanley and JP Morgan.
Oh, Jamie Dimon.
And that's not illegal.
Oh. And that's not illegal. So you can cause FUD. You can go out there and make a statement. I mean, a very bold statement. If anybody for our company is found buying any of these damn digital assets, your ass is fired. And then what happened?
So that weekend, we found out that the largest buyer of a Bitcoin
that same weekend that he made that statement, he makes a statement, and then that weekend
fund that's in Europe that buys physical Bitcoin, right? The largest buyer was Morgan Stanley and JP Morgan.
Really?
And that's not illegal.
And that's not illegal.
He says it's a fraud. It says he'll fire anyone that buys it. Yes.
And at the same time, his company is buying it.
His company is buying it.
It's just, I mean, so unethical.
So unethical. It's not about ethics. It's not about ethics. I mean, was what Galaxy Digital did, was that ethical? Oh, you get a discount from Luna from 31 cents at the current market price to 22 cents, and then you go pump it up, pump it up. And all of a sudden he gets $100 and you start offloading on the same people that are following, the almighty, money. That's what people do. They follow the money and you're backdoor offloading on those people. And see, people don't realize this is exactly what some of these people out there like Versan and his brother and Ed O'Frina, these guys, and again, some of these guys are, I'm going to leave it what it is. But I think in some aspects, some people can say they're maxi-ish. I mean, whatever. But I do respect their content. And one of the things that they said is that the same thing is going to happen with Bitcoin. They will be backdoor selling on the people who are sitting there going, they said it's going to 3.6 million. I'm just saying. Oh, God, I got some. So it's all good. Okay, stupid people say stupid-ish. Don't be stupid by listening to it. That's a fact. A lot of stupid people say a lot of stupid junk. Okay, finally, embracing the future. My man Smoke says, one by one, every regulation that once held back the crypto industry from mass adoption is being dismantled. This is the path to regulatory clarity. I do believe that. It's just unfortunate. And this is why the actions of Jimmy Valley is justified. Because, if you didn't pay to play like Ethereum Foundation did early on, they paid to play. A lot of people got rich, super rich. And man, did Ethereum blow up? I mean, look where it's at now, number 2. I mean, it took a commanding lead over the coin that was once number 2, that was fighting it back and forth at number 2. The coin that at one point was number 1, XRP. fighting Ethereum for number 2. And then after, like we read just a while ago, if you guys remember, after that article was published in 2020, said, hey, XRP is not a security. Boom! Lawsuit. Oh, God, if that's not manipulation, I don't. And that's what I'm saying. Like, for me, my thing is, where is the justice? Is justice, and that's what Jimmy Valley. That's why Jimmy Valley is doing what he's doing. I don't know what the behind the door agreement was with, Ripple. Obviously, there's some things that they sought after to have the SEC rescind, along with accepting only $50 million. And maybe that's the way they looked at it. Hey, let's just move on. But I wonder if there's going to be any type of suit or anything, any kind of anything done legally to try to recoup the $150 million they spent over 4 years. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how that works, but I'm definitely excited about what Jimmy Valley is doing, and hopefully some things progress with the representation. And John Deaton was showing for the 75,000, 76, 70, whatever thousand people, which I'm one of those people that signed up with John in regards to that. So hopefully we see some type of justice for those who have been affected, which is why Jimmy Valley is saying what he's doing, and what he's doing. Okay, so it says these policies and guidance should be rescinded or substantially revised. And so all these things that was going on, guys, are coming to an end. And you can see right here, I actually posted this as well. It says FDIC says banks can engage in crypto activities without prior approval. That's big. And I actually posted on this a minute, so I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. And I put it right here. I said, whoa, this is huge. So again, FDIC says banks can engage. And I was just talking about this to, I want to say John, my man John Singh. I was just talking to him about this, how, in my journey in crypto since 2017, I've had 5 accounts that I can think of that have been shut down due to the Operation Choke Point 2.0 and all the crap that was going on with banks. I mean, they were just shutting people down left and right for no reason. They would question you. That's how I know, because they were reaching out. Hello, hi, is this Mr. Six8Jay? I mean, not use my real name. Yes, it is. Yeah, we saw that you made some really big purchases, and they get you to explain all these things with crypto. And then, okay, well, we're glad you explained. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Hang up the phone. A couple weeks later, your damn account's shut down. Went through that like 5 times. Okay, let's keep it going. Okay, XRP powering cross-border payment. I'm telling you guys, some of us that's been around for a while in this space have gone through it. I mean, it's great to see it all happening now. But yeah, that was kind of hard. Breaking. Okay, here we go. Ripple's ODL expands to Brazil, Mexico, India, and Southeast Asia. XRP powering cross-border payments around the worldwide. This is massive. Yes, it is, guys. Know what you hold. Huh? Did they say skunk G-string coin or something like that? Did they say Luna? Let me stop. Good Lord. Let me stop taking little jabs. Okay, here we go. I like this. Power Game says, when others see you being emotional, they see a weak spot. They know you're open to manipulation. Become cold and you become uncontrollable. I say have a plan. I say use the 5 steps of success that I talk about all the time. Have a plan. Do your own research. Control your damn emotions. Learn have profit-taking levels if that so chooses, something you choose to do. I'm not a financial advisor. And number 5, stay focused on your why. Because if that happens, you got a cold position and you become uncontrollable. Same thing. All right, guys, my man Zach Rector talks about XRP Pacific manipulation. Now, this is February 3rd, but it's just as true today. He's talking about manipulation in the market, guys. If you guys get a chance, it's about 3 minutes long. I'm not going to play it all, but we'll listen to a little bit of it. Let's check it out. Shouts out to Lloyd Mitchell. Who else came in here? Slipper Pickle, my brother. Shane Sullivan's in the house. We got XRP Nelson. Anybody else slipping here without me seeing besides Slipper Pickle, who just slips all in and I didn't see him? We got Jay Henry. That's my brother. We got Crypto Clay in the house. What's up, Crypto Clay? Anybody else in here? Where there's Crypto Clay, there's typically his better half. Tiffany's in the house. Shouts out to Tiff. Shouts out to DCA Crypto Dave. Shouts out to Edward Barrett. Did I get everybody already? I think so. I think I got everybody. All right, let's keep it going. Here we go. Manipulation is real.
All right, folks, I did fail to speak into existence that XRP would never go below $2 once again. We did, in fact, have the largest liquidation event in the history of crypto yesterday, and that's what it took to get.
Now, this is March 3rd, but this is just as true here in the last, I think, 24 hours, same thing.
XRP back below $2. But you didn't get scared, did you? You weren't worried at all, were you? because you know our guys are eating.
I love my man Zach, man. My man Zach be selling merch. You know, Zach is raw. I love Zach. Like, you know, we be real, right? You know, crypto for life. That's crypto for life on my shirt. If y'all don't know, you know what I'm talking about, right? Boom, get your mug. You know what I'm saying? What's going on there? Boom, get you some merch. You know what I'm saying? I love my boy Zach. Boy, he be out there straight advertising for sure. Entrepreneur at its finest. Much love to my boy Zach. And make sure you guys go over to Zach Rector. Is it ZachRector.com? What is Zach's page? That's my man. We be having some long conversations, man. That's my boy. So you guys go over and support my man. Where's he at? Zach. Damn it. Zach. You guys go to Zach's page. I've been showing the videos the last couple of days. It's right here, ZachRector.com. Support my man. Great dude. And he's one of those real authentic guys for sure in the space. A lot of love for Zach. And he's my go-to. Me and him, you know, go back and forth on certain things, but super cool cat. Looking forward to hanging out with him and the missus and my wife here in Las Vegas. ZachRector.com. Make sure you guys go support my brother in any way possible. Very good dude. All right, let's move on.
Beef bourguignon with the president of the United States, right? Come on now. Let's get tapped in. And in today's video, we're going to expose market cap myth for XRP once again in the massive amount of manipulation that was present.
That is a dope shirt there with Trump with the XRP coin.
In yesterday's liquidation event. This was yesterday, February 2nd, 2025. Now check it out. When we go to CoinGlass, we can see the outflows from XRP were only 84.75 million with an M.
Yep.
Now, our market cap loss for XRP was 65 billion with a B. So what we do is we take that 65 billion of market cap loss, we divide it by our outflow, and it gives us a market cap multiplier of 773. Now, I've been using this example and this equation here to break down and explain how easy it is going to be to move XRP to some of your higher price targets that you're waiting for it to go to. But on the flip side, we're seeing even more dramatic market cap multipliers on the way down.
Now, if you guys get a chance, make sure you guys listen to the rest of this. Also, check out my man. It says merch at support or something like that. So make sure you guys check out my man Zach Rector. Because of the last couple of days, my videos have been going over an hour. I'm gonna do my best to try to keep this damn thing over under an hour, or at least at an hour. XRP trucker, whether it happens or not, just depends on my the coffee. It's the caffeine. Blame it on that. Okay, let's keep it going. The people who see manipulation most clearly are often labeled crazy by the people who are committing it. That's a fact. So funny how you hear Elizabeth Warren throwing shots at Elon Musk, or throwing shots at Paul Atkins and all these different people, but yet she's sitting there and cannot explain how she got all that damn money. It's funny how you see Warren, you see Gensler, who his worth is ridiculous. I heard somewhere up around 110 million. You see Yellen, you see what's the other one? There's a bunch of them out there, and yet isn't that the same damn thing Martha Stewart got locked up for? The same damn thing, right? Otherwise, I mean, what did they do? They got lucky? They all hit the same lottery? I mean, come on, talk to me. All right, let's keep it going. The manipulation zone. It says, BTC, I don't put any emotion into play. I just look at the charts. The yellow box remains the manipulation zone. The manipulation zone right here. And if you kind of look at where we're at, it kind of coincides with that price right there. This is the manipulation zone that we're in right here. Now, if we drop past this could be the, your ass is in trouble zone. Let me stop. The manipulation zone. The crypto manipulation is real. Marty Party says the manipulation in crypto is obvious. Yes, we are aware. The prices are being suppressed while the governments, now guys, this is a fact, states and industry leaders, industry leaders, Mike Novogratz, Galaxy, I mean, all the stuff, the JP, the Simons, if you buy any crypto, you're fired. Same weekend. Biggest buyers in crypto. Oh God, you can't make this up, man. You can't make this up. The price is being suppressed while the government, states, and industry leaders position and install new legislation in place for the next financial system. Guys, they're positioning themselves. Be patient while they accumulate. That's all it is. Be patient while they accumulate. That's all it is. Don't sell and pay. Oh my God! They're just, hey guys, it's going back up. You know, it's an old saying, man. You can't lose unless you sell. You cannot lose unless you sell. What they're doing right now, you know, they're going to do it regardless of what me and you say. It just, what does it say? Hate the player, or play the game. So it's like they're obviously manipulating the market. You got to figure out, hey, is this a better opportunity their manipulation is a better opportunity for me to position myself even better. And some of you guys I know, some of my friends out there that bought at a higher price are going to probably be freaking out. Oh my God, 6-8, were you wrong? No, it's manipulation, baby. It's the American way. TA works, but it's hard when manipulation and corruption is high. I posted this March 11th. It's just as true today. TA is amazing. All the, I got in this industry using, studying and learning and implementing TA and trading all that stuff. But man, that manipulation, that's a little stronger than the TA. How about that? Okay, Anthony Wanner. Shouts out to my man Anthony Wanner. He was responding to Lark Davis saying, looking for more video ideas. What would you like for me to cover? And Anthony said, how about crypto cross-border payments utility? No speculation, actual math about what it would take to power the whole financial structure. No hype. And I said, wait a minute, that would mean they talk about XRP. They don't want to do that. Okay, here we go. Sounds like what my friends Linda P. Jones and Molly Elmore was talking about on my show. Pay to play. They both talked about this. Now, this guy gets a little... Is this Lark Davis? I don't know who this is, but he gets a little weird. I don't think so. He kind of looks like Lark a little bit, but he gets a little weird, start talking about lube and baby oil or something. I'm like, what the hell? It's a Diddy party? Let me stop. Good Lord, huh? Let's check it out.
Call it corruption. See, I lived in places like Indonesia. We don't call it corruption. We just call it wet.
Now, he's trying to be on point, and then he says something. You know, your friends say something, and then it triggers something that's already on your mind. Listen to what he says.
We don't call it corruption. We just call it wetness. How wet is this deal? Which means, like, how much do you have to pay?
And he couldn't help himself.
Off the top. Keep it. But it's what we call politely in the US, we call...
He had to come up with the word lubrication, but anyways, let's stay focused on what he said. Good Lord, I laughed when I heard it. Let's go.
See, I lived in places like Indonesia. We don't call it corruption. We just call it wetness. How wet is this deal? Which means, like, how much do you have to pay off the top?
That's right.
Keep it. But it's what we...
How much do you have to pay off the top? How much do you have to pay to play? Now, Ethereum was willing to do that from day one. Ripple never was. Ripple never sacrificed integrity for growth. They've been through it. They spent $150 million on this lawsuit. They did everything they had to do, but they always kept their integrity. They never did anything unethical. And the only things that they were accused of, wrong is things they didn't know. When they tried, what did Brad Garlinghouse said? I actually went into the SEC, with an open book, like, hey, this is what we're doing. We just want answers, and didn't even take his attorney. So come on in. How many times we heard stories of the SEC and Gary Gillen? Oh, back in the day, come on in, debt box. Come on in, library. Come on in. It sounds like my man Brad Kimes at Digital Perspective. Come on in, so we can screw you. And that's what the SEC was doing to everybody.
We call politely in the US, we call regulatory capture. And so, folks that have gone through, it's like hazing. Once you've been through hazing to get into the fraternity, then now you're going to haze the next generation.
Once you've gone through the crap, the storm, and you make it through. Now, if you don't make it, like some of these companies did not make it, then you're out of business. But if you can make it, which Ripple did, then all of a sudden you're in the fraternity. You start having beef bourgeois, huh? If that's how you say it, damn it, huh? You're sitting on the right side of Trump, huh? When Trump announces something on Truth Social, you're the first asset that's mentioned. If you can get through the storm.
Well, you have to go through the same hell I went through. So look, I'm in the tent now, and I could basically, celebrate that. But it's not my nature. I want lots of people in the tent.
Absolutely, I agree with that. All right, let's keep it going. All right, here we go. And if you guys, shouts out to my beautiful queen, Jeanette's in the house. That's my baby. Shane's in the house. What's up, Shane XRP? Good to see you, brother. Shane's in the house, loading up on that flare, Shane. Don't you dare sleep on flare. Everybody's chilling something. Who else is here? Dag is a big one. Constellation. Yeah, there's a lot of them, guys. There's a lot of them. There's, and again, what's so great about our show? And I talked about this yesterday. Everything that I talk about to me is like a Rolodex of information, right? You can go back, you can see, ladies' night. You can see coins we talked about. You can see strategies. You could see me talk about corruption. You can see me having some of the biggest names in all of crypto right here on the show. Now, I know the numbers don't always show it. They've shut my damn channel down 3 times. They shut down a lot of my videos, and that's okay. That's okay. We keep it 100. We're not here to try to get rich off people. We're here to keep it 100. There's a difference. Sometimes, keeping it real doesn't mean you're going to get paid. I was trying to find something to rhyme by that. Keeping it real, you don't get a deal. Let me stop. Anyways, guys, if you guys go back and just check it out, we have fun here. I love my family. We got the greatest family ever. I'm not going to get too much into that. Watch yesterday's show, huh? And all the super chats yesterday were just incredible. KG, Anthony Wanner, Crypto Cowboys, Frozen 06. I'm not going to forget it, man. Those are what I call virtual hugs. We're going to start labeling that virtual hug. Don't expect it. Not asking you to give them, just saying thank you guys for all that love yesterday. But anyways, if you guys go back and you watch, guys, it's just so much information. And each one of these to me is a great role. And it's so funny. I'm going to tell you how much I don't even focus on what I'm talking about half the time. Like, meaning I do my research, I do my due diligence, and then I start talking. Sometimes I go back and look and say, what did I say? What about this? And I go back and look at it. Oh, okay. So it's a Rolodex of phenomenal information. And you guys get to see some incredible people like Fred Repulsey, one of the top crypto lawyers in the country. You see my man, Johnny Crypto, Coach JV. We've got people, this all-star lineup of ladies. We were doing ladies night every Friday at one point. People like Optimistic Prime, Brooke, who else was on there? My sister, I talk about all the time, but I can't think of her name right now. Wells Fargo. I don't know, it's drawing a blank. But anyways, Metal Lawman, Armando Panjoya, Abs, Bearable. It's so funny when I was telling CKJ I had Bearable guy on. He's like, what? My man Mickle, former Ripple employee, Amazon and Google employee, Sean McBride with some great insight there. Just amazing people. So guys, if you guys get a chance, go back and it's a Rolodex of phenomenal information. And that's what I do this, guys. So you guys have something to go back to. And a lot of coins, I brought that up because DAG and all these coins that you guys are talking about, I covered a lot of those coins. Go back and check it out. You guys are bullish. It's there. All right, let's keep it going. The world is in a panic because Trump turned off the unlimited ATM. Now, this is actually very true, guys. And there's a video. I'm going to come back up. There's a video here. I'm going to come back up to old Charles Hopkins. Charles. What's up, Charles? If you guys get a chance, this interview right here, I watched this morning. This panel here with the Department of Government Efficiency, guys, these are some smart-ass people. Elon surrounded himself, and even the guy said, why do you have such, like, this guy's like a former rocket scientist, like billionaires. All these guys, this guy said he was running 5 companies in his hometown, 5 companies, multiple $million companies. And he said, I left because I felt like I had a higher calling, meaning that I had to have somebody else run my companies so I could be a part of this team. And the reasons of doing this is authentically to make America great again. I remember some of these guys said they're losing millions. Elon said he lost billions. Trump said the last presidency he lost like $5 billion. Like, it's amazing when you see these guys doing what they're doing for the right reasons. They're like, look, if we, and so I think it was this guy here said, this guy actually. So we're doing this for our children. I don't want to put this debt and this crap on my children. I don't want my children to be in a bankrupt USA. I mean, so it's just so damn refreshing to listen. It's about 30 minutes, guys. I'm gonna tell you guys, if you don't do anything else today, I'll try to end my damn stream on an hour so you can take the next 30 minutes my ass normally goes over and go watch this. I'll be going over. Coffee, blame it on my wife. Love her. Hi, sweetie. Let me stop. Drug deal. Let me stop. Crack. Let me stop. Anyways, pray for me. If you guys get a chance, go watch this thing. It's absolutely incredible, guys. Yeah, I love it. And they were talking about the corruption, what they found, the money. Elon's trying to save $4 billion a day, and they're doing it. I mean, Social Security. He says, man, if like, I don't know about you guys. I like to know how things are ran. I like to know how our system works. I also like to know when stuff is corrupted as hell. I like to know that stuff, right? It puts everything into perspective. All the stuff that's going on into perspective, guys. So please, I beg you, go watch this. It is worth the damn watch. All right, let's get back to it. Where do I leave off at? Okay, here we go. All right, this guy, let me stop. All right, let's keep it going. Let's see. Atkins, imagine, went too far. Imagine what Doge finds on the SEC. Now, this says, Atkins suggests, now this is the SEC chairman coming in, he may open SEC's doors to Doge. What? Now, you know this brother, he's like, look, before I come up in here, let Doge come in here and clean house, because I'm going to tell you right now, there's a whole lot of, dude, if Doge gets in there and they start tracing back, well, why did was it Hemmon or one of those cats, Clayton? I think it was Hemmon that got that $15 million check. Clayton got popped off a bunch of money. Gensler, attack on, I mean, boy, if they uncover a lot, boy, I don't know. But then again, it's like, he says it, but what's really going to happen? Have we heard anything about the Epstein files? I don't think so. Have we heard anything about where Sam Bankman-Fried, even though he's in jail doing the, actually, I think he got transferred the other day. He was kind of hanging out, Puffy was teaching him some, some songs, some moves, or should I say, as far as dancing. Where did all the money go? Where did all the money that Sam Bankman-Fried was giving Democrats and Republicans? Where all that money go? We don't hear none of that. We were told that we're going to hear about the gold in Fort Knox. Did we hear about anything about? That's what I'm saying. Like, they say things, and then we don't hear nothing. Right? We don't hear nothing, or they don't disclose anything. So, saying this, it sounds good, but man, that would open up so many damn cans of worms. I mean, it would. You're talking about ETHgate. You're talking about Prometheum, China. Probably treason, a lot of stuff. I don't give a damn. They don't shut me down 3 times. They can shut me down again. It's all right. But yeah, so I'm really interested. This is kind of cool that he said that, though. I mean, I like the fact that he said it. Okay, here we go. This is my man Dom. Shouts out to Dom. He said the Winklevoss instead of the Winklevoss brothers. I like Dom. The Winklevoss maxi pads. Gotta love it, man. I've used both of those words before. Who got rich via suing their classmate. That's a little controversial there because I know, based off what I heard, old Zuckerberg kind of stole the idea, but who knows? And rugging retail are now trying to pull off their biggest heist. I'm not fans of this, especially after what they said about XRP. After years of rallying against the XRP community, which they did, if you guys remember, it shouldn't be no XRP in a strategic reserve. What do you think about, brother? Oh, I agree with you, Cameron. What do you think about? Yeah, only Bitcoin. So yeah, I get what he's saying about that. Let's keep it going. This is damn coffee. Calling us real dumb trolls and pushing against XRP being in the strategic reserve, like I said, he's saying what I said. These maxis are now begging for the community support. What? Why would anyone use a product created by maxis who worked overtime to undermine the community for years? The Winklevoss twins, I love this dude, will take your funds faster than you can say, get out of here. Do not fall for it, man. I'm going to have my man on the show. Shouts out to my man Dom. I love Dom and his brother, man. They're 2 cool cats. I got to get him on the damn show. This is dope. and what he's talking about is that, I don't know if you guys saw, Gemini's got this new Visa card. It's not like a debit, but it's a Visa card. I guess you can, I think I saw it yesterday. Right? It's like Gemini, let me see, Gem. I don't know why I'm even pulling it up, because people are like, why are you giving light to it then? I don't know. Whatever. I'm going to talk about it. Why not? So I guess they came out right here, this Gemini MasterCard that is, they're saying X. They're targeting, saying, if I just applied and was instantly accepted for my Gemini credit card, I will now earn back rewards, tokens, whatever. So I guess you can earn tokens on this stuff. So that's what he's talking about. I just want to kind of give you guys some context of what he's talking about. So they're pushing XRP. Come on, buy our card, XRP community. But then he was like, XRP shouldn't be in a strategic reserve. Only Bitcoin. Let us only be the 2 guys that get rich and screw all the regular people in the world. Hell no. We know what we hold. Let's keep it going. All right, let's keep it going. I need to come up with a different voice. I think I use that voice for everybody, don't I? We are stupid. Let me stop. Okay, here we go. You're not imagining it. It says XRP holders burnt out. Now, guys, this is actually, I'm going to read this. This is a cool thread. Now, damn it, look. I looked up. It's 52 minutes. This is going to take us over our time, but who gives a damn, okay? My show, I can do it. Here we go. XRP holders burnt out. Now, this guy kind of goes through a thread of how the XRP community is possibly feeling, a lot of people are, and gives a really cool breakdown as I read through it. Here we go. You're not imagining it. There's a strange energy in the community right now, and it's not bullish hype. It's something else, emotional fatigue. And I do believe, guys, like I've been in this for a long time, and I'm not going to say it's not emotionally fatiguing. It is. To all of us, it's, crypto cowboys. Now, I'm going to get back to what I'm saying, but you know what? When I get these virtual hugs, I tell you, that's what I'm calling. Y'all call them super chats. Y'all call them whatever. I call them virtual hugs. When I get virtual hugs from my family, damn it, I'm going to recognize it. Crypto cowboys, guess what? Here's a virtual hug back to you, my brother. Crypto cowboys, crypto for life, Chicago coin family. My brother, give me a hug.
This one, does it like it is. Got them switching gears in Ferrari with the tens. On some bullet shit, stop crying, start buying, getting bags. I ain't lying. Money multiplying, call it rocket science. I'm so tired of this crypto control. You already know, basing letting money go. Swimming in the dough, SEC gets exposed. Tomorrow's the day we gon' blow.
You know I like those virtual hugs. My brother Crypto Cowboy with the straight love out there. Somebody saying Six8Jay. I had CK on my eyes. Six8Jay. I love you, my brother. My brother, I love you too. Thank you, my man, Pots and Pants. Crypto Cowboys. You coming out to Vegas, Crypto Cowboys? I'm wondering. You done gave so many super chats. You might get I'm going to give you a personal ride in a slingshot with Six8Jay. How about that? We're going to go cruise down the damn boulevard. Can we do that? Let's do that. Damn it, huh? I just love my family. Maybe I do like a spin of the wheel. Oh, you know what? Somebody's going to win the dinner, which I got to start working on. We're about 2 months away now. Somebody's going to win the dinner with me, and there's going to be others there as well. And then someone's going to win a spot on the Mercedes-Benz party bus with us Friday night. And then I think I need to do a deal with go riding with Six8Jay in a slingshot. Huh? Maybe I need to get a wheel. I'm going to put a wheel together. I got my wheel here somewhere. Did I put people on it already? I think I did. Where's my damn wheel at? Where's my damn wheel? Right here. Giveaway wheel. What? Oh, yeah, Marvin Day. Okay, so I did put some names on it. Okay. Who? Gabriel. Who's Gabriel? Hannah. No, these ain't real. These ain't right. Okay, Jay Henry. These, okay, yeah, I only added. Who's that? No, so all these are not right. Oh, wait, what the hell? No, stop. How do I edit this damn thing? Anyways, I'm going to put some names on this. I got to put some names on this damn thing. I'm not going to do it in the middle of the show because I can't remember how I did that. Oh, right here. Gabriel. So I know these are wrong. These should be. There's no Fatima. I don't even know who that is. So who? Matter of fact, we're going to do Crypto Cowboys. How about that? Is it with S? Crypto Cowboys. Crypto Cowboy. Crypto Cowboy. Okay. And I still got to do these other ones here. Marvin Davis. I got some other people in there. How in the hell do I not have... What? How in the hell do I not have... I know better than that. I know... I'm shocked Liz ain't on there. Okay, I put Liz on there right now. So I got more names. We'll be adding more names. Otherwise, we'll run out of damn space. So we'll be adding more names, guys. I got Crypto Cowboys. It's Frozen. See, that's the thing. I got to put people who are... Oh, Liz ain't coming. That's why I didn't have Liz on there. Liz is not coming to the event. Who else is coming to the event? I think it was... but I got to be strategic on how to do this. Let me just put who right now. I got to be strategic on who. So I got to find out who's all coming, and then who, and I got to add more names. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more names to add to this in 2 months. So we'll get to that. The wheel. I'm gonna leave the wheel up. Maybe I'll ask somebody else in a minute. All right, here we go. All right, so we might do some crypto giveaways too on that wheel. I'm gonna have like different. I want everybody to win. We'll figure it out. All right, so but shouts out to Crypto Cowboys. Okay, anybody else coming here? Nina Blossom's coming. Okay, I got Nina. Nina's coming. Nina's a big supporter of the family of the. Who else is in here? Yeah, I got to support. Let's see. We'll add. Yeah, because see, I'm talking about big supporters, man. We'll put Nina on here. Oh, shoot. We'll put Nina. Wait. How you say it, Nina? Nina Blossom. Is that how you say it, Nina Blossom? Where's Nina at? Where's Nina at? Yeah, she's there. Okay, so we got some names added, huh? We'll add some more names. So spin the wheel. We ain't doing nothing right now, but we're gonna get some names, more names. Okay, here we go. So this is very interesting, guys. Let me get out of here real quick. Okay, our XRP holders burnt out. Okay, so let's talk about it. You're not imagining it. There's a strange energy in the community right now, and it's not bullish hype. It's something else, emotional fatigue. Let's talk about it. So I want to go through this, guys, because this is very insightful. 4 years of SEC drama, max exhaustion. Crypto moves in dog years. Crypto moves in dog years. I like that. 4 years. That's 2 full cycles. And XRP holders have been through it all. Lawsuits, headlines, small wins. Oh, wait a minute. No. Haters, Bitcoin maxis, right? All of the above. Shoot. And waiting. Every time the hope was, once the case is over, XRP a moon. Once the case is over, XRP a moon. But markets don't reward hope. They price it in early, over and over. Okay, let's keep it going. The case ended and nothing. Okay, wait, I went through that, right? The case ended and nothing happened. The day of the SEC narrative finally ended. No mega pump, no Coinbase led bull run, no blow off top. Reality check, U.S. relistings are weak. No real new capital. The market was already numb. Result, disillusionment. Disillusionment. That's crazy. That's crazy. Disillusionment. Okay. Okay, here we go. 3. The fantasy versus the market. Retail builds dreams around tickers, Lambos, freedom, 2017 blowups. But when the fantasy hits reality and it's just sideways price action, it's like the soul leaves the room. The burnout kicks in hard. The XRP paradox. Here's the weirdest part. XRP is actually the future of finance. Damn straight. Real use case. Global payments. Banks using ODL. Ripple landing CBDC deals. And yet, it's only the most emotional, draining coin to hold. Hey, my man speaking facts right now for sure. The contradiction is breaking people. So now what? So what now? Right now, many OG holders are just tired. Not mad, not euphoric, just done. But that's exactly the movement when the quiet accumulation starts, that part. But that's exactly when everybody's frustrated, when everybody's doubtful, when the fear's kicked in, when the FUD is settled, it's like that at that moment. Well, I'm just done. I'm selling. I'm sick of this crap. I'm going to go get a monkey dog G-string coin, something like that. That's when the accumulation starts. That's when it starts, guys. Right. And especially during this manipulation phase, because that's the cause of a lot of it, which is the topic of the show. Damn it, we're at an hour and I didn't get off already. Oh, well. But that's literally what happens. So now we're going to, once this, this tap out happens, we're going to tap a lot of people out. And then there goes that upside potential. Okay. While retail checks out, institutions load up in silence. That part. While retail checks out, so people are like, what do you mean weekends? What do you mean the great shakeout? I don't understand. Well, that's what they're talking about right now. And it could get worse to the point where people are like, hell nah. You ain't about to take back all my money. I waited from 50 cents for 4 years. Hell no. I'm out of here. And all of a sudden, boom. And you know how hard it is to catch that mark, like when you go back and you look at XRP when this damn thing went up from, from here. When it went from 0. Let's take a look at this. In 17, 0.006 cents and ended up being, what, $3.84 or whatever it was. You can even go down to here when it was 22 cents, 21 cents, and then boom, all of a sudden it gets up to $3 and whatever it was, right? $3.47 it says right there. So that's crazy, guys. So, I mean, yeah, I'd rather chill and know what I hold than to sit there and try to go through that emotional roller coaster. Because, boy, I can tell you from personal experience what it is to sit back and, because, again, remember, this is how I learned all the stuff I learned about my 70-20-10, dollar cost average in, 25-25, $50 cost average out, is that I dollar cost average out, or I got out of certain things. No, I didn't dollar cost average out. I got out of certain things thinking, oh, we're going to dip again. And it never did. It never did. And what happens, you end up buying back at a higher price, missing all kinds of problems. I'm just telling you guys. So, man, control those damn emotions. Okay, burnout is real. I got to say this last part again. Okay? What's happening right now is exactly the moment when the quiet accumulation starts while retail checks out and institutions load up in silence. That's what's happening right now. I promise you that. When they were talking about the other day, I shared something. I don't know if it was Zach Rector or somebody was talking about the private ledger, or who was that? And they were talking about the private ledger, how institutions loaded up through that private ledger, but they keep it offline. Just like when someone wants to go in and buy a whole bunch of this and that, and they can go buy what they call OTC, over the counter. Just saying. Okay, in crypto, emotional cycles matter. That drained, apathetic feeling, that's how you say it, it often comes right before the reversal. Damn. Not saying XRP is about to fly tomorrow. I don't think so. But historically, max fatigue precedes momentum. Well, yeah, eyes open. Okay. So I definitely agree with everything he's saying here, guys. I agree with everything he's saying. I surely do. Okay, he says, wait, where we at? How did I lose my damn much? Okay, here we go. Okay. Hold on. What's my computer tripping? Okay, final thought. If you're still here, still holding, still watching, you're part of a rare group. That part. And that's the part I'll be telling you guys all the time. No worries on keeping it to an hour. We all knew you were going longer. So just keep going. Michael. Oh boy, my boy Michael. You gotta love him. So it's funny because that part, if you guys realize, when I always look at you guys and I say how much I appreciate you guys, how proud I am of you guys, I'm not saying it for clicks. You rarely hear me say, go over and keep giving me super chats and go click my, I'm saying it because it's true. And this is what he's saying right here. If you're still here, if you're still holding, like, I don't know how long some of you guys have been in this space. I've been in this since 2017. It's been I don't know if I've ever been more emotional, in the sense of, like, controlling your emotion is one thing. It doesn't mean you don't feel it, right? You can prepare yourself for anything, but when it happens, it's a different story. So when I say control your emotions, all those different things, but the point I'm trying to make is that if you're still here with all the crap that you've endured, again, I don't know, so many people, some of you guys might have been in for 6 months, 6 years, I don't know. You're still playing the game, then you're very rare. And that rarity is what's going to create that legendary status or that legendary story. Straight up. Think about it. I told you guys before, I've met so many freaking people. Shouts out, Jose. Said, thank you, 6-8, for a great show. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Lloyd Mitchell. TR's in the house. Start laughing at Mike. Yeah, you know I was going to keep it long. I just lost my damn train of thought talking to them about TR. Damn it, TR. Let me stop. Where was I going with that? Oh, I lost my train of thought. Rare group. You're part of a rare group. Yeah, so that's what I was going to go to. So you guys understand, you know what a rare group is? Like, since I've been in crypto in 17 and I've been all over this, not just in speaking, but even since I've been in crypto. Remember, me and my wife left California, went to Hawaii for a year, came out, and everywhere we go and everybody we meet and all these different events and all this stuff, you meet people. And I've met some OGs and some people, I'm like, what? You're buying Bitcoin at what? I mean, I've met some people buying Bitcoin at like $500. To me, that's a big deal. Right? I mean, DaVinci I'm talking about physically in front of. Now, I know DaVinci has been buying it since before $1, right? But there's a lot of people that I've heard about, or met that sold. You got to understand how hard it is, guys. Like, Bitcoin didn't go through the SEC, but by no means don't think that Bitcoin didn't go through something. It's a scam. It's used by con artists. It's used by the dark web, and it's pretty much all true. It was being used by the dark web. That's why old boy went to prison until Trump just pardoned him. All these different things that were going on, right? And so it went through a lot. And the majority of people were calling it cancer, battery acid. What did Warren Buffett call it? Like battery acid. What did Jamie, like even a Diamond from, if anybody's caught buying it, they're fired. So it went through a lot of stuff early on. So for you, the point I'm trying to get somewhere with this, if you held on during that time, if you were still there, you are rare. You are freaking rare. Some people maybe didn't have a choice, like the whole Mount Gox deal, and their Bitcoin got froze up for all these years, and they came back, oh my God, I'm rich. Not because they made a decision, because they had no choice. It was locked up. But for the people who stuck around, those are the people I respect. When I meet somebody and they say, I'm like, damn, brother, let me shake your damn hand. And so that's what I'm trying to say to you guys, is that you guys are those people. It may not have happened yet in your eyes, as far as yet, but man, when this thing gets to, it's like the more it goes up, the more your value goes up, and who you are, and the fact that you got in and you took a stance and you believe. I'm just telling you, your value is going to increase, and not just the value, hopefully, that you have of yourself, but or you hold of yourself, but the value of how people perceive you. Because those stories of, I got in at 50 cents, man, you didn't get in no damn 50 cents. Can you imagine if you met somebody right now live, that said, I got the Bitcoin at 50 cents, and I got 1,000 Bitcoin. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. That 1,000 number, that 2,000, whatever you got, is a big number. It just hasn't happened yet. But we have a blueprint of what happens when you're patient. We have a blueprint of something that we call the store value that everyone's all crazy about, but we're able we get a second chance by the people, 3 of the engineers that worked on the development of it, that went out and said, let us create something to be better. And it was actually, I remember when I first got into crypto, they were saying XRP was before its time. That was the big problem. Like, it went up and it came down. I was like, oh, it's before its time. It's the banker's coin. It's this, it's that. Oh, we don't care. We don't believe it. And then you come to find out all the crap they were talking about is exactly what is needed and what is being adopted for, which is the utility of the asset, which is, and it's at the forefront. It's the leader. Trump didn't go out there and say this, and that, and X, this, that, and X, that, and all these coins. I mean, I know a lot of y'all, and trust me, I got quite a few of myself. But what he said was the only X coin he mentioned was XR freaking P. And so I'm just telling you guys, man, there's a reason for that. They kept building. They were ahead of their time. So again, I got to move on. This is why I get over my time. If you're still here, if you're holding, damn it, congratulations. And you may not realize right now, when you get off, well, 6-8, when I get off this, I'm still living in this damn house I don't want to be in. I'm still driving this damn car I don't want to drive. And I still, at this damn job that I go to after and I'm still dealing with this damn headaches and all these damn haters and these damn people that don't know how to support me. And you're right. But that's part of your story. Wherever you're at right now, consider this part of your life, this year of your life, a chapter in your story. It's a chapter. It will be one of the greatest chapters that you ever go back and tell. Not because you're going to go out there and like, I need to tell my story. People are going to be asking you your damn story. So I'm going to tell you, embrace it, enjoy the process, enjoy every moment of it, because the more you enjoy it, the better you can tell it when XRP hits 50, 100, 1,000. Man, I'm telling you, you're going to have one of the greatest stories. You might actually have a freaking book and you don't even realize it. You guys realize that? You might actually have a damn book on your hands and you don't even realize it. Your story is uniquely yours. And it's incredible. You show me somebody that has 3,000 Bitcoin, that's a story. Let alone some of you guys that might got 5 or 10,000. That's a freaking story that has to be told. So anyways, let's move on, guys. I'm sorry, I get a little too passionate. It's the coffee. Let's keep it going. Michael calls it out. Damn, Michael. Michael, you want to go past no damn hour. Okay, hold on, where am I at? All right, damn it, I got lost in my damn. How many times did I click this damn thing? Okay, here we go. Okay, the U.S. is franchising the U.S. dollar with private issue stablecoins. Planned a long time ago, guys. This is, like I said, it's all part of the plan, baby. RLUSD. It's all part of the plan. Now, Charles Hopkins says something very interesting. Just in. Cardano, ADA founder Charles Hopkinson says, we've been talking to Ripple about getting RLUSD on Cardano. This is a big deal, whether y'all think so or not. It's like real quick. You got to if you sneeze, you'll miss what he says. It's that fast. Let's do it.
We've been talking to Ripple about getting real USD on Cardano. We've been talking to Ripple about getting real USD on Cardano. We've been talking to Ripple.
It's supposed to be a Cardano. I don't know why he cut it off, but talking to Ripple
about getting real USD
on Cardano.
On Cardano.
So hey, they want that real USD, baby, that RLUSD on Cardano. If you want things to change, you have to change. If you want things to get better, guess what? You have to get better. Once you do that, you'll have less stress, less emotion, have a plan, all that good stuff. All right, let's do it. Shouts out to my man, Mr. Man, supposed to be hanging out with us not only in Las Vegas, but hopefully be coming on to the movie set. The Securities Clarity Act. This states that that just because a digital token is used in an investment deal, it doesn't mean the token in itself is a security. Instead, the token should be seen as separate from the investment contract. The bill introduces the term investment contract assets to describe these kinds of tokens and clarifies that they are actually commodities, not securities, which is, kind of what the SEC has been talking about. Whatever. Is it a commodity? This means tokens like XRP and XLM wouldn't automatically fall under the SEC control. Instead, they'd be treated more like gold and oil, especially if they're not tied to a central company making promises. The bill gives crypto legal recognition and helps set clear rules to developers and users know where they stand. Know what you hold. Let's keep it going. Okay. It shouldn't be shocking to see Ethereum drop. It wouldn't be shocking. That would be crazy. It wouldn't be shocking to see Ethereum drop below $1,000. If that happens, where's Bitcoin going to be at? Good God, 60? XRP? Good God. Let's hope that doesn't happen, but it could. Okay, here we go. Breaking news. Bitcoin price falls under 84,000, which I think it is right now. Just below that mark, if I'm not mistaken. All right, yeah. 83. Could be tumbling. They are purposely keeping the price down. I do believe that, and we're going to talk about more of that in just a bit. Happy Friday to everyone. If I didn't say that, and those in the XRP, Crypto for Life, and Chicago Coin family, especially the ones who never, ever have given up. That's a fact. Again, guys, you guys get a chance. Make sure you guys go check this out with Elon. Pump it up. How much was printed? 1 billion. Tether just printed out of nowhere. Just saying. Still doing that. Just in, Dubai is set to launch blockchain-based CBDC in 2025. Ripple is the first authorized blockchain provider in Dubai. What does that mean? Big things. Dubai, come on now. Okay, it says they printed $8 trillion, gave you $1,400 in a stimulus check, and then sent the rest to their criminal friends and left you with inflation. Damn, that's our reality. That's our damn reality. Okay, more manipulation is real. Here we go. Don't get trapped in this Bitcoin manipulation phase. Expansion is around the corner. This is where we're at right now. Manipulation. And then boom, expansion. Know what you hold. That's all I'm saying. Damn it. How'd I get out of that? It's coffee. Operation shut down. When they ask me my story, I'll tell them how Crypto for Life saved me from investing in skunk with G-string. My boy crazy. That's funny as hell. Don't get into that damn skunk G-string. Huh? It'd be kind of a crappy situation. Let me stop. That took you too far. Blaming my wife. It's a coffee. Oh, God. Remember that Pepe Le Pew? Huh? Okay, let's see where we're at. Guys, this is funny. It says, holding on to what we can't change only drains us. Acceptance isn't giving up. It's making space for growth and peace. Now, I don't know if about you guys, but ever since 2025, what we thought was going to happen, this is funny. It says altcoin season, expectations versus reality. This is the expectation when we came into Trump is in. Let it begin. Boom. Let's check it out.
We gotta go. We gotta go.
Reality. That's funny as hell. Like what we expected versus what actually happened. So we expected this right here, and what we got to was a damn bicycle. One more time.
We gotta go. We gotta go.
You start off with the Audi. Yeah, that's jacked up. I'm sorry, that's funny as hell. They scary to think so. All right, great. Okay, cross-border payments are the cornerstone of what XRP and XLM can deliver. That's a damn fact. Chicago, huh? Gotta love it, guys. And by the way, I haven't made any official. I actually posted this to remind me. We are, as of right now, me and my wife were talking about this on our walk yesterday. So it's official, unless something changes, that we start filming April 14th through May 9th. Let's see if that stays the case. So after my return back from California, after this weekend, I will be reaching out to the directors and making sure that we are good to go. And there's no more holdup. So I'm really, really excited about the movie coming up, and Chicago being mentioned, me and Michael being inside, having cameos in it, and we can finally start advertising that and then figuring out what we're going to be doing moving forward. Remember, Chicago coin itself came after the movie was already in place. But one of the things that we want to do is build some momentum. Some of the proceeds that Mike and I are going to create off of this, we're going to be creating more films, and it gives people opportunity to be a part of that, be on set and all these different things. So really looking forward to that, and really making allowing the community to be a part of that in more than just ways of watching. But actually being involved. So, and I got a movie I wrote my damn self. So this is definitely the beginning of something special. It was a thought process when we created Chicago for us, by us, big things. And it's a passion. When you're passionate about something, I've been doing this. This is not like, I think we can do it. We've been doing this. This is my 4th film, Ryan's 6th film. And so we are giving you guys an invitation by being a part of Chicago to be a part of what we're doing. And so I'm excited about it. Let's keep it going. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go to chicagocoin.com. This amazing website was created by my man Crypto G. You can see all the places you can get Chicago, our recent listing on Coinbix. Also, you can see our incredible yet sexy team. I say that. Might be biased, might be true. Who knows? I love them to death. Head ambassadors, JC, Keita. I don't know if I should be calling my brother sexy. It might be a little over top. Catch Cube, World Be Free, Liz, David. Shouts out to Dave and Josh. Crypto G. We got my man Alan. Hopefully he's out there having some fun. Overseas, Iron Man, Optimistic Prime, Ryan, my beautiful queen, Jeanette J, Reverend Rich, Ryan Lamar, Don Benjamin, Chris Sadu, Ray from my man, played in the NBA, me and Mike O. Great stuff happened. We don't hide ourselves. Why? Because it's for us, by us. We're real. That's the deal. Let's keep it going. Also go over to our, what just happened? What happened? Where'd that plane from? How did I do that? Did I hit the wheel? That's kind of cool. I wish I could do that all the time. Have like a little, can I do that? Is that how you do that? Oh, that's tight. So you can do a winner. Marvin Davis. That's funny as hell. All right. So if I want to get a clap for myself, I can just hit that. Let's see. How do I get the thing like that? Is that how? That's kind of cool. Okay, there you go. I was like, how the hell do I create? How do I create? There you go. Typing for 6-8. Let me stop. All right, guys. You also get a chance. Go to @Shikaka Coin on X and support the channel. We're gonna be hiring a team to help us promote and do some things. We just haven't gotten there yet. After the movie. All right, let's keep it going. Let's see here. Whoa, XRP, XLM, XTC. This is Digital G says, if one XRP can be split into 1 million parts, which, you know, there's 1 million drops in every one XRP, if you guys didn't know that. Just like there's 100 million in every Satoshis in every Bitcoin. So 1 million parts or drops in every one XRP. Apparently there's, in every one XTC can be split into 1 quadrillionth, is that how you said? Parts, damn, XLM can be split into 1 quintillion. Good Lord, that's crazy. Then you may understand that the unit price of each token is designed to be valued in the tens of thousands. Damn, I like that. I like it a lot. All right, let's keep it going. Did y'all know that? World Be Free in the house. What's up, World Be Free in the house? That's my sister right there. TR, my bad. What you talking about, TR? You're bad. What'd you do? Oh, you laughing at me? It's okay. We are family. Crypto Logic is in the house. Appreciate you guys in a major way. All right, let's keep it going. Where we at? Be a person who can face a loss, lose a job, deal with a debt and all kinds of adversity, and yet still stay. And I'm sorry, still say, I'll figure it out. That's right. Go through a lot of crap and still figure it out. Okay, is there a major crash incoming? Well, Bravo's research says it's a possibility. This indicator has predicted the last 3 major crashes. It is about to signal. Is it about to signal a fourth right here, or do we continue up to the upside? Could we come down, then go back up? We'll see. You guys want more information on that? Go check out Bravo Research. Okay, stop giving your best to people who only focus on your flaws and don't appreciate you. That's a fact, guys. This is so cool. You know, when I see stuff like that, that's inspiring. I'll share it. This is a dad. I guess his son has cancer. And but he's a big Spider-Man fan, and so the dad dresses up as Spider-Man and jumps off the damn roof. First of all, I probably could have done that back in the day. I do that now, I might like blow out a hip or a freaking knee or something. Let me stop. But that's just so cool, man. The thought process or the thought behind this is just parents going the extra route for the children. I love seeing this. I'm one of those kind of parents as well. But again, this little boy here has cancer, and the dad wanted to make his dreams come true of him meeting Spider-Man. Let's check it out.
A little bit further.
Hey, is that Jaden? Are you Jaden? Man, it's good to see you, buddy. How are you? That's so cool, man.
He's like looking at his hand like, this really is Spider-Man. That's so cool.
How are you good? Having a good birthday? That's awesome, little dude. Did you get my message? Mom, Dad, did you get my message?
Yes. And Daddy's at the shop.
No way.
I saw you on TV.
That's so cool. Give me a hug, buddy. It's good to see you, man.
I heard him say mom and dad, so maybe mom and dad was in the thing and they hired Spider-Man. But that's so damn cool, man. To go above and beyond, you know, to make things special for your kid. That's awesome. As a parent, I love it. All right, let's keep it going. Shouts out to all the awesome parents out there. Nothing's more attractive than loyalty. That's a fact. The SEC drops Ripple appeal, paving the way for potential XRP ETFs approval in 2025. You guys want to read more information on that? You can. Damn it, I'm already, Mike already knew. Hour and 22 minutes, it didn't happen. Ed Ofrina says, suddenly, everyone wants to build an XRP. And I said, yep, and that's okay. I ain't mad at it. Probably the most inverse head and shoulder measured move is $3.70 or $3.90. Let's see how that plays out. Right now we're below this, actually. Let me see. Yeah, I think we broke below this, right? Yeah, 218. So we've wicked. Now, again, you can see where it says we can come down into this. So we could actually, as we're we can actually come down into this. It looks like that would put us about still over $2, right? Yeah, just above $2. So we can actually come down and test this here, guys. And if that happens, then we can see further movement to the upside. So let's see how this plays out. So, you know, don't stress. We might get back down to that $2 and something, which they call an inverse head and shoulders. So if that happens, we come down here, maybe touch. That might be like around the close to the $2 range, actually. Yeah, very close to the $2 range, just above $2, and then pop back up. Unless we have like a wick down and come back. You can see these wicks, man. Sometimes these wicks can scare the hell out of you. Wick down and come back up. So wick touch. You know, do we wick touch or do we keep on moving here and then finally wick touch? So that could possibly happen. But there's a lot of bullish things that are out there right now as far as that will that show that we could definitely be going up to, or we should be going up to the upside. 120 milli in 60 minutes. That was 14 hours ago. 120 million liquidated from cryptocurrency in 60 minutes. That was obviously 15 hours ago. Okay. Ripple partner Volante Banks will not be able to compete without ISO 20022 enablement. So guys, hey, big things are happening. Guess who's at the forefront? We are, just in case you didn't know. Everyone keeps asking who's selling. The better question is who's manipulating. That's the damn thing. Oh, by the way, the wicked, you know what, of the Senate. I'll say it, which of the Senate. I don't give a damn. Somebody mad at you. Get mad at me. I don't care. Whatever. Let's see what old Warren has to say about Atkins.
Mr. Atkins has spent almost his entire career helping billionaire CEOs.
You know what? I can't do it. Shut up. Kiss our ass sets. Let me stop. That's enough of that. Hour and 25 minutes. Let's get up out of here. Elizabeth Warren, kiss all of our ass sets. Assets is what I said, YouTube. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys in a major way. But guys, make sure you guys go over and get your tickets. I believe last night, let's see. Last night we were at, yeah, we have right around 70 tickets left. Right around 70 tickets. So that's amazing. What, 2 months to go? We're talking about May 31st. So 2 months, clearly still 2 months to go. Amazing. So I'm so excited, man. People are buying left and right. My phone's ding-donging all day and all that stuff. So I'm really excited. If you guys get a chance, make sure you guys go over to our Crypto for Life page. What? Maybe later. Ain't boosting nothing. Okay, and you guys can get your tickets by clicking this link right here. And you can also see there's an updated flyer. All these incredible people that's going to be there. It's going to be absolutely extraordinary. Appreciate you guys in a major way. And guys, if you guys get a chance, go over to our Crypto for Life. If you appreciate what you see, hit the like, subscribe, notification. Let me know that you you appreciate what we're doing. So with that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for being here today. Let me give some love to the family before we get up out of here. Jumping over to support GDLT. Thank you so much, my man. Lloyd Mitchell, thank you for being here. Shane Sullivan. We got Thanks Gary. We got Nita Blossom. We got Nest Force. World Be Free. Good to see you. Operation Shutdown. We got Big Bro 10. Jose TR. Crypto Logic. I see you. Crypto Clay, my man Pots and Pans. Who else we got in here? Mike, oh, that's my brother. TR, what's up, TR? Michael and TR, laughing at their boy. We got Shane Sullivan, good to see you. Crypto Cowboys in the house. Art Caffeine, my man, good to see you. Nina Blossom, what's up, sis? Appreciate you in a major way. Who else we got in here? Operation Shutdown, Shane XRP. Crypto Cowboys with the super chat. Brother 68Jay, keep it always real. Keeping it always real. Thank you, brother. I try, man. I try. I try to keep it always real. Sometimes I got to like hold back. Wait a minute. I really want to say something about somebody, but let me leave it alone. But no, I do keep it real. Appreciate you, bro. Let's see. That's at Brooklyn. Jeanette is in the house. That's my baby. Jeanette, that's my baby. Good to see you, sweetheart. Thank you for your support. Scotty J, always in here keeping it real. Edward Barecki's in the house. Who else we got in here? Scotty J cracks me up with that little. Who else is here? Thanks, Gary. Good to see you. Lloyd, appreciate you being here, Lloyd. XRP Truckers in the house. Shouts out to all those who couldn't make it. Appreciate you guys for being part of the family either way. XRP Nelson's in the house. You guys can always go back and watch the recording. That's right. And shouts out to all you guys that are watching that recording out there, huh? My sister-in-law, Erica, my mother-in-law, Janet, the Garcia family, the Taylor family, the Norina, Sammy, all my big-time supporters. I appreciate you guys, man. My sister, Jackie, you know, they all go out and they go back and watch the recording. Anthony Randall, thank you, my brother, for being here. Appreciate you, my man, Paws and Pans. Marvin Davis, Jay Henry, DC Crypto Dave. I know Jay Henry's not here, but I got to show my man some love. Who else is in here? R. Rosales, appreciate you so much. Thank you for being here. Both you guys, appreciate you in a major way. The Rosales family. Who else is in here? Shouts out to, let's see, anybody else? Shouts out to my man Dave, Dadbot. Shouts out to Josh, Dadbot. Shouts out to Angus Scrim is in the house. Angus Scrim is in the house. Who else in here? You know, Blossom. Shouts out to Liz. I know my sis will be here if she can make it. Definitely gonna be on the replay. Alpha Zulu is in the house. What's up, Alpha? Tiffany Serranos is in the house. Chill for me. Appreciate you, my man. Guys, I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Anybody else before we get up out of here? Chaka Bartels, good to see you. Fuma Boys. Man, come on now. Little late. This is my dog right here. Fuma Boys. Chaka Bartels. You know what? I don't feel like I played a lot of songs for y'all, so guess what? Before we get up out of here, you have a great weekend too, but guess what? This is for you.
I'll be better off from selling at a loss, not caring what it costs. I ain't when it drop, waiting for the flip flop to the tip top. While you watching TikToks on my new wristwatch, hit the Vegas crypto meter. Hello, nice to meet ya. Shower DAI like we do it all the time. Did a show with Lady E in the bag, man. The next night, a moon party, so you know we had to take flight. So many years and it's still no cheers. The fear selling and I'm still all in. What do you do when your freedom is an illusion? How high will it go when the XRP get the moon in? It's amusing when you know that you ain't losing. Going back to go back, got them choosing. Which one? Bag it up. This one, bag it up.
Appreciate you guys in a major way. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And by the way, guys, remember, I will be leaving town tomorrow. I have a family member here watching the house and dog, but we're flying out. Won't be back until Monday, so I might go live. I know I'm supposed to be doing something with CKJ every Saturday. I'll reach out to him and see what we can do. Maybe I'll go live via mobile. Maybe I won't. Just all depends on the situation. We got a very tight weekend with a wedding, so if I can make it, great. If not, I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Until next time, it's your boy James, aka 6AJ. Peace. Greatest family on planet Earth. EARF. Yeah.